What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live stream. I'm sorry I didn't have this live stream up before. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to go live today. Man, my son had a minor procedure done a couple weeks ago on his foot, and then my wife broke her ankle. She fractured it. So, yeah, I didn't know if I was going to have time to do it, but we are here nonetheless. I got a video planned for after this, but I hope everybody is well. We got two people in the building. What's up, Real Nerdy? And what's going on? And Anna D says, Camp, hot mess. But I wanted to do some things today. You can see it's different. It's back to the normal thumbnails. Didn't really feel like talking about her today. Didn't really feel like doing that. Went 8 days straight after taking 17 days off. Went 8 days straight. And quite frankly, didn't feel like talking about her the past couple of days. But what I do feel like talking about is the potential to hurt your channel if you go viral. Now, I understand it's a holiday weekend. A lot of people are probably out enjoying the sun, and I'm not mad at them. I was just out there, and I'm in the basement. But I made a video yesterday that's doing pretty well, unexpectedly well, if you ask me. And so let me give y'all some tips. So let's say you want to start a YouTube channel and you want to go live. Well, eventually you're going to have to, if you do want to go live, you're going to have to set up a live stream 24 hours at least before you go live. Why is that? Because when you start your YouTube channel, YouTube, this is kind of a new-ish feature. It is not that old. Maybe within 3 to 5 years. And what they do is whenever you have a brand new channel, and it doesn't even have to be brand new. If you've never attempted to go live, the first time you go live, they're going to make you wait 24 hours, and you're going to see a countdown before you can actually go live. So I want you guys to if you are considering going live, remember to do that well below. And what you could do is you can set up the stream days. I mean, the longest stream I've ever set up was probably 90 something days. It was just insane. But the NFL draft just passed, and I set that one up 33 days in advance. It was crazy. But make sure you do that. But one thing about being live is you have to, when you first start off, you're going to have nobody in your live stream. It's going to be you. You're going to be talking to yourself. But it's a little different because when you make a video, you kind of got a script, or you have something you want to talk about, and so you can kind of finagle your way or finesse your way through. But a live stream feeds off the live chat, and if you don't have that, you still got to be able to function and get through it. We got Coach Plays in the building. What's up, man? Says Syndicate, have you been getting copyright with NFL All 22? What's up, Carlos? How you doing, man? What's up, Coach? Hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully, I know being a dad is something special, man. Okay, yes and no. So what I understand, one of my homies, bro, told me that it depends on the shot. So like if they use a shot in the broadcast that's all 22, sometimes they will claim that, bro, with as part of, like, they'll put a copyright claim on it. I do believe one of my NFL film videos, the one on the other channel, did get a copyright claim, but thankfully it already made the money I was going to make from it. But yes, that has happened, bro. So just, I guess, keep that in mind, my man. And usually it comes late. So I don't know if yours, if it passes copyright and then it comes later, or it doesn't pass at all. But mine came well after I had already made the money from it. Absolutely it is, man. So if you guys are into, we've been talking about people over the last 8 to 10 months going viral on YouTube. And some out here are chasing viral trends, right? And if you want to have any type of brand or establish a community, that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. And overall, it can come back and hurt your channel, because if you go viral, you are not going to go viral every video. Now, for me, a viral video to me has to be at least 250,000. You could argue whatever number you said. So you could say 10,000 is viral if you think so. But for me, it's got to be at least 250,000. That's just the number that I made up. So if you're going to make a video and you get 250,000 views, and you're probably going to grow a tremendous amount from that video. And what is that video? Is that video that went viral? Is that something you always do? Was it a spur of the moment random video? Is it in line with your content already? Because if not, it can really hurt your channel. Even if it is in line with your content, it can hurt your channel regardless. Because what it does, it brings a lot of attention to you. It brings a lot of people who they were feeling what you were saying in the moment, but you could also not gain any track. They don't care about the rest of the things that you do. They have no idea who you are. They have not seen you until you went viral. Then you have the opposite, kind of where you can have a viral video, but it doesn't really negatively affect you at all. I had one of my other channels. As a matter of fact, I'm about to make a video about that after we get off. And I've had at least two, but because of the content it didn't draw a lot of attention as far as subscribers to the channel. So my channel survived. Mine has been popping early. I have been having really to go back and re-edit it. That is, okay, so that's, wow. Are you using, coach, you using NFL Pro? Is that because, bro, mine, as a matter of fact, you got me curious. You do have, I might go look at that after this, but you got me curious, man. What's up? Drive, drop, repeat. I like that. Really? Okay, wait. Good afternoon or good evening. How are you? What made you change your name? I like that, though. I like that. Brandon says viral should depend on your views and average to your video, maybe 10x. Okay, so Brandon, let me ask you a question. So if you get 10 views on your videos and then you get 100 views, is that viral? Okay, let me see something. Let me see. I want to see if we have. All right. Let me pull this up because I think this is a good conversation. No, not. Oh, not viral as in disease. That's crazy. Okay. All right. I like that. I like this one. Okay, so let me minimize. Let me come over here real quick, and then I'm going to get big. But I hope everybody is enjoying their Sunday and their weekend thus far. I know a lot of people have a 5-day weekend. Did you guys see anything? Did you see Lilo and Stitch? Believe it or not, I haven't seen the original movie, the animated one, and Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Did anybody see that? If so, no spoilers. Just kind of wondering. All right, so let's do this because I think that we need a kind of like a starting point. Okay. All right, so let's look up this. I typed in. Let me do this. Let me see. This one might be better. Okay, so it's the same, pretty much the same thing. All right. So this is according to Google AI. Says viral content is online material that gains immense popularity through sharing and widespread engagement. It can be anything from videos and images to articles and memes, and its rapid spread across social media and other digital platforms is characteristic of its virality. So it looks like it's not even about the views, it's about how quickly it spreads as well as the views. So for me, if I had to add a number to that, I'm going to put at least 250,000. That's what I would do. NFL Plus, $14.99 a month. I have really had to slow down the video to really, bro, wait a minute. For the all 22 coach, that's crazy, bro. I have the same thing. And you know what's insane, man, is, so check this out. I'm going to give you a little, well, I've noticed this. People hate it. But, you know, I'm different from you, so you actually break down film and plays and all that stuff. But what I've noticed is if I do a reaction, like to a Lions play or a football play, I'll put it on 0.25 speed, bro, on YouTube, and I let the thing play. Now, people hate that, and it passes copyright. So that's a unique, you know what? The last time I did something was back when the Lions were playing. So maybe they changed something, bro. That'll suck. That would be busted, bro. I would cancel that in a second. What's up, Authentic? What's going on, bro? I saw that you got 5 videos now. What's going on with that? Sharon says, taking my daughter to see Lilo and Stitch tomorrow. Well, I hope it's good because I've heard kind of mixed reviews about it. I decided to take your advice and niche down. I separated my content. I started another channel called Biblically Biz 2. I have been focusing on the new channel at the moment. Fantastic. Okay, I am going to, because I want to be nosy, So I'm going to click and I'm going to actually go to your, oh, did not know that was going to happen. My bad. I thought that was going to be a separate pop-up window. That's my fault. Well, I guess, man, sorry about that. I watch movies at home. Yeah, so listen, we've talked, I wanted to, so the reason I brought up viral is because we've been talking about a couple creators, right? And I was worried about my content being focused about one person. Would it ruin the channel? And I think that we've avoided that. We've avoided that happening. And to be honest with you, I said this before, I'm enjoying this little break. I went 17 days without making a video. I went hard for 8 straight days. Now it's been another 4 or 5. Believe it or not, I don't want to talk about this person. I do not want to talk about them. But sometimes it just can't be helped. But now I'm enjoying, the last couple of days not talking about him. But the reason I brought it up is because you have Dante London. We talked about him, and we've had several creators. So you have 3 perfect examples of going viral all in the last 6 to 8 months. You've got Ian on YouTube, and it's happened to a lot of people. So it's not just these 3 creators, but you have who, the person that shall not be named in this particular video, although it's all over my screen. You have Dante London, and then you have, Voldemort. I've never seen a Harry Potter ever, but that's how, when I don't feel like talking about that individual, I'm going to refer to them as the person who shall not be named. So you've got that person, you have Dante London, and then you have Ian on YouTube. All separate kind of levels of viral. Now, the person that shall not be named, I'll just say them right now, they had multiple viral videos that amassed over 250,000 per video. Then you had Dante London. He had a few. Now, he's gone viral before, but recently, under this new YouTube on easy mode thing, he goes viral, and he grows. He grows. And then he was able to kind of sustain a little bit of his channel. Now, one person fell off, even though if you ask them, they haven't. One person fell off. One person tried to maintain through clickbaity content. And then the other one was faced with the decision, and it worked out perfect. So you can take all looks at their channel, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Is one person fell off, the other person tried to maintain, and then one person wind up doing the things that made him go viral in the first place. And he's been able to keep up pretty much all of his content. He didn't really lose a step because he got fired from 7-Eleven, and within like a week, he was back working there. So I remember very specifically, he was wondering what he was going to do with his channel, and then he got rehired, and he's still, and this guy, just off the top of the dome, if you get a video that has 2 million views, you're probably going to make tens of thousands of dollars from that video. There's no doubt about it. So that's and he still went back to work, and he's still making content from the same content that made him super relatable. Because see, once you start doing YouTube, that's not very relatable. A lot of people want to do it, but it's not really relatable because it's extremely difficult to do YouTube, let alone have some type of success on YouTube, especially if you want to be authentic. Yes, probably going to cancel if I start getting popped for every video. Bro, you know what, coach? So you're going to make me go look. But I haven't received any claims on Lions Film Room of copyright claims, like just a bunch of them. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I have not been to a movie theater in 4 years. You know what, Roland? Sometimes I want to go, man. I want to go. He's still so humble. Yeah, you know what? That's a big deal. What's up, Aja? How you doing? Are you still doing channel reviews? Okay. Yes, I am. I am doing them. But I kind of got distracted a little bit. I don't know. Did you fill out the form, or did you want to fill out the form? But yeah, I'm doing them. I got distracted. Listen, I've been through a lot. I have been through a lot, man. I'm distracted. Sometimes I need a boost. This stuff will wear you out. Like, it will wear you out. And not only doing YouTube, but talking about individuals will wear you out. So I've just been tired, but yeah, I'm still doing them. I've been kind of battling within myself of what I wanted to do with the channel. I would be at the Ritz flashing money. Hey, hopefully you would put it up. You would put it up, man. You know what? I don't think it's enough. And okay, so here's one of the disappointments about two very particular people. And unfortunate, well, you see them both on my screen. And I will bring Ian into it as well. But you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to bring Ian into it. I'm going to tell you why. Because Ian never once talked about his revenue. He never talked about his revenue ever that I recall. But you had other people just popping revenue streams. Matter of fact, one of them got something today. Got two of them. As a matter of fact, two revenue updates, bro. What are we doing? Okay. And the sad part is nobody ever talked about what they should be doing. When you get this money, what should you be doing? I'm going to make a video after this, and I'm going to show you how much I was paid from a viral video and how much I should have been paid or I could have been paid from that video. That's the teaser. That's the teaser. I did not get what you think. Okay, so the video has 616,000 views or 616,000 views. I did not get paid for 616,000 views. So that video is going to be after this one. Anna with the dono, appreciate you, says a boost for Derek. I appreciate you. What's up, Noble? How you doing? Cruising says that's honest. Yes, I filled out the form. Okay, you know what, Asia? I will get back to that. I will. I've been a little, yeah, just a little kind of worn down. I've been worn down because I feel like that I'm fighting a never-ending fight, and it has nothing to do with the channel review people, but it's discouraging. I'm going to tell you why. You have people who are spreading false narratives. There is some good information, some legit information in this thing, like in some of their message, but the majority of it is false. And that's why I titled this stream, like going viral, how it could really hurt your channel. And it's been discouraging because a lot of people filled out the form, and just first glance, a lot of people have no idea. They're not going to last. They're not going to make it. I know you are, because you're steadily posting content. But there's a lot of people that were misled. They were totally ill-informed, and they're filling out these forms, and they will never make content ever. And it's it's a little disheartening because not only do I have, and then you had this person charging and stuff, and it was just kind of disheartening. It took some out of me, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll get back to it. But I appreciate that. I've been having somebody telling me I should do it, so I keep them. Noble says, I enjoy your content because I honestly believe you desire to help other content creators. You know what, Noble? I do. I know content creators who purchase subscribers to get a YouTube plaque. The views don't come close to the number of subscribers. That's a pretty sad thing to do. But I appreciate your first comment. I do. And believe it or not, this stuff here, this started as me just trying to help. But then it kind of took a little bit of a turn, man. I'm not going to lie. It took a turn because the things that they're getting away with and keep putting out is just disgusting to me. So, and we're in a niche. Like, you know what I noticed? Is that there was a lot. Okay, so you start off, and I want to get back to the viral content. But notice, okay, so did anybody notice this? A person takes off, and everybody's talking about her. Them. When they start manipulating their audience, everybody stopped. Those same people that were making videos stopped. Now, I know one in particular who got destroyed in his own comment section, and he said, you know what? I'm going to leave that alone. And that's why it kind of bothers me when people talk about, certain things with they like to throw certain words around. And I'm like, listen, I don't talk about the money I made on YouTube because I don't have to. I talk about my other channels as encouragement and to try to show you some direction. This stuff wouldn't fit on a Lions channel and vice versa, right? Some of y'all might not even watch football. So it only makes sense to start a new channel. Plus, your analytics are going to tell you everything you need to know. If your audience don't watch your content and you try something new and it doesn't work, start a new channel. Yeah, you got to make time for it. But, I used to hold on trying to change my content, trying to change the audience. No, you're working against what YouTube usually does. So just start a new channel. That's it. You are stopping every scam. She starts in her tracks. Well, you know what? Listen, Slasher, appreciate you. Thank you. That's the bonus from this. You know what? Since we brought it up last week, I guess we can talk about a pretty decent accomplishment that I feel like that we were behind. 2 weeks ago, the person that shall not be named, we refer to them as them. They came out with a viral course. Absolutely zero individuals have come forward saying that they've gone viral. No one has come forward and said that they've gone viral from this starter pack. In addition to that, it is no longer at this moment being peddled. That is a win. Everything that they've tried to push since I've started making content has been short-lived. And that is a win in my book. But I do want to get back to trying to help. But I will say this, man. It's been, like I said, it's been discouraging because I got people filling out the form and they don't even make content. Are you gonna make a video? Like, make a video. Make a video. What are you asking about? You can do a bunch of how you gonna have a channel review and you don't got no content? So anybody that has 0 videos on their channel, no, it's not happening. How you doing, Liz? Or I should say, how you doing? Oh, man. Happy Sunday. It's been at least 7 days, so they could have followed the blueprint by now. You know what, Slasher? It's been more than that. She released it 2 weeks ago. You know how I know? My content, it was released right here. It was released 12 days ago. So somebody could have went viral 5 days ago, and there's nothing there. There's nothing there. You know what? Yeah, okay. That viral course you exposed is trash. It's not trash, Aaron. It's trash. You got to make sure you say it right. Trash. But yeah, has anybody gone viral from it? But I'm going to be real. I don't want to put this out there. I feel like if we talk about, so let's go back to the viral stuff. So I want to finish my thought, but I also know that they watch. I know that they watch, and I don't want to give them any fuel. But I know that they watch. The downfall is satisfying, though. It is beyond satisfying. It is. I haven't made videos in weeks. That's basically like starting over. Okay, Slasher, I've been noticing that. What's going on? What's going on with you? ATP says waste of money. Yeah, it was. What's up, Frank? Says, what's up, Derek? I'm going to do a video this upcoming week. YouTube is not on easy mode. This game takes commitment. What's up, Coffee and Convos? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Derek, you continue to help me. Hey, Carlos, I tried, man. I'm always available. My email is always open. I wanted to show a couple people. Okay, so you know what? Let's do something. I think this going to, you know what? See, I know people watch. And let me show you how. Let me make sure no sensitive information is in here. Because sometimes I do stuff on the spur of the moment. Alrighty then. Okay. So let me see what people are doing. Which one could I use? All right. So somebody was asking me about this, and I will show you how I do it. That was my goal, says Drive DDR. Starting this new channel, hoping that the algorithm will push my content to the right audience. It's only been a week, but I've been consistent. Okay, so Drive, you mean to tell me that you started being, so you've changed the original BB, right, channel to the new channel, and then you move the BB content like to a different channel. Some people don't want to put in the work, says Derek. Building long-term success on YouTube takes hard work and sacrifice. Just patiently waiting for the call, my mentor. Hey, I mean, my emails are open, man. And like I said, I'm going to open the phone lines eventually. I still haven't figured out how to make YouTube work with my 9 to 5. When 9 to 5 gets busy, that's okay. So, Slasher, how much do you want to talk about like what you want to talk about. Like, is it on the scale from 1 to 10? How passionate are you? Because what you could do is you could batch record. Batch record is great for people that don't have a lot of time. But yeah, I'm about to show y'all some information. It's not sensitive, making sure no sensitive stuff is in there. Okay, it's not. All right, so shout out to Muscle Mindset. I forgot the full name. Muscle Mindset, Midlife Muscle Mindset. There it is. Shout out to her. I hope she watches this. As a matter of fact, I'll share this with her. Okay. So if you guys are wondering, a great tool, and this is non-sponsored, affiliated, anything like that, a great tool to use to make your thumbnails is probably 95% of creators are using this. Oh my God. Like I said, I know they watch my video. I know they watch my videos, man, and I don't want to give them anything, but me helping you is more important. So I use an app called Canva. Canva is great. I slept on this app for a very long time, a very, very, very long time. It is free. There are some features that are paid for. You have to have the pro program, but the base Canva, I believe, is free. There are things that you cannot do for free. You will need credits if you don't have the free plan. And one of those things is the background removal. So Midlife Muscle Mindset, I hope I got that right, was asking me, how do I do, okay, everything's gone. As you can see, I got my whole, whenever I have a topic I want to talk about, I've got all the thumbnails already laid out. The cool thing about Canva is it will save your images. It will save your work. It will do that, okay? And all you have to do is it'll tell you that it's been saved. It is outstanding. It's very similar to like StreamYard if you guys use StreamYard. So what I do, how do I get like, when I do the videos, let me show you. When I do this, how do I do this here? And this is why YouTube be so feisty, bro, because it's a lot of people that they're out for themselves. And I was a person that stopped sharing because people will use these, and they'll use stuff against you. So what do I do to get this? Why can't I download my own thumbnail? Oh, because it's gone. It's gone. All right, so let me go back. Let me just show you that way. All right, so how do I get this? As you can see how this one I did differently, but this. So how do I get how her head is on top? You got the transparent stuff on top of her head. So let me show you. I do. All right. So a lot of the stuff that I do, I just kind of figure out. Liz says I also use in my videos. I love using Canva. I use Canva. Yes, Canva is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. I slept on it for a long time. I used to use an app called PixArt, and then PixArt was lovely, but Canva was, I slept on it I'm actually designing my shirts for my other channel on Canva. So, all right. So very simple. I had to figure this out. So you have, what I do is I duplicate the text. Now you can see that you can see my head is blocking a little of the letters. Okay. But a very particular creator likes to be up close and personal with their content and their thumbnails. Super big. They take up a third of the thumbnail. The head does. Okay. So basically what I do is I will take this image here and I will go, and you know what? I should start. You know what? I'm about to start charging. I'm about to start charging, man. Cause shoot. All right. So I will take this. You go to effects here and then you simply go to hollow. It's going to turn it like that. Now, if you see so this is a layer. My image is on top of the layer. Okay. And all I do is I pull this right here. I match it up and there you go. Well, it's not precise. There you go. Now it's precise. Looks a little bulky and bold. You can also take off bold or whatever. So now you've got basically this layer, since the top wording is hollow, you can see my picture. So I basically, if you see here, I basically take the hollow image and I put it on top. And I just figured that out. Because depending on what I want to talk about, the head will block up most of that. So that's the way you do that. She asked me how I did it, and I've been meaning to talk about it. So there you go. But Canva is fantastic. It's one, somebody else was asking me, what do I use for my thumbnails? Could I explain Canva? Okay, so let's do this. So we'll create a new image. Now, I don't know why it's black like this, but you can just change the color. You simply click up here, and we're going to pick. We can pick transparent. Well, that's not transparent. So we'll do a white background. So let's say that you want to. Let me see. Let me make sure I don't have nothing risque up in here, man. I don't have no risky images. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I have no risky images. Okay, this is perfect. All right, this is perfect. Okay, so we'll do this. I want y'all seeing something you shouldn't see. All right. So we'll go back to here. I'll just use, since I made this thumbnail yesterday. Now, what you want to do is you want, by default, you can actually pick when you go home. You can, from the start, the home page, you can pick a template, and it'll be the exact measurements of a YouTube thumbnail. So a YouTube thumbnail is like it's like 1280 by 720 or something like that. Those are the pixel dimensions. So what you can do, the picture's going to come in whichever way. I'm sorry, Dante. I'm sorry, bro. And then what I do is I just line everything up. You can see stuff is, now this is something that you cannot do if you don't have the pro program, or I think they use credits. If you can see this little icon right here, it looks like a crown. That means it's part of the pro or paid program. So one of the ways you can do it is you can just hit background remover. It has a fantastic background remover. Bada boom, bada bing. There you go. So if you were to download this now, it would be with a white background. So in order to you finish what you're doing. So now you can move him around. You can put him wherever you want to go. Depending on where I'm sitting or what I want to do, I will flip the image here. So now, and the cool part is, okay, so his hat is off, but if you have wording here, it'll throw everything off. So since I have logos, like the logo would be backwards. So that's something you need to consider. You can do it horizontally. You can do it vertically. So I'll put them right here. Now you go, so let's slap, I don't know, let's slap a picture. What kind of picture? Let's just slap this. Let's slap this here. So what you want to do is, these are all about positions. So you have layers over here, and the layer at the top, and this is just a real quick overview. This website is insanely detailed. So because, as you can see, this image is on the top. So the layers, think about layering a cake. You're going to put the strawberries on the tippy top of the cake. You're going to put the icing on. You're going to do whatever. You know, you might put a couple coats of icing. So you're talking about layers. So the background should always be the bottom layer, which it is here. So then what I need to do is I need to bring, sorry, Dante, I need to bring him above this layer here. Now he's above the layer. Okay. Now I do need to bring this up here. And now he's above the layer. If I was to move him below the layer, he's going to disappear. Okay. So you do that, you bring it down. And then what you're going to do, let's say this is the image you want. You want to, you know what? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's go back to, let me see. Let me pick this one. Let me see. Let me see. I'm so bad. I am bad, bruh. I'm bad. All right. So we've done all this. We've done all this, and we want to download it. We're simply going to hit share, and then you're going to hit download. If you have more than one page, you're going to have to select the page. You're going to pick the resolution. If you don't have pro, you're limited to a certain size, and that's it. You download it. You tell it where you want. You tell your computer where you want it to go, and then you go from there. Now let's go back to Dante, because Dante, let's go back here, and now let's remove the background image. We're going to remove the background. So let's say you want something and you don't want a background at all. Now you have to do something different. Now I got all these pages up, so I'm going to have to select my pages. You're going to hit share. You're going to hit download right here. You're going to pick which page. Now you can see I have 14 pages. If you have more than one page, it will go to a zip folder. It will create a zip folder. You don't want a zip folder unless you do, okay? A zip folder, you have to extract the files from the zip folder. If you just hit one, you're going to select the way you want it. Canva's going to tell you suggested PNG. Okay, cool. Here's where you need pro. If you want to go a bigger size, you're going to go up here. So if we wanted no background at all, We want it to be transparent, easy way to do it. You need pro for this. So I would really invest if you're going to, even if you haven't made any money off your YouTube channel, you want to invest. Every good business has had somebody invest money. The owner of the business had to invest money before he started making money. Canva's like $12.99, $13.99, and you get more than you could ever imagine for $13. I'm surprised it's not $30 a month, real talk. So you would hit transparent background. Now you can see here, I've got 14 pages. I don't want all 14 pages. I'm going to pull down the drop menu. I'm going to select current page, which is number 14. I'm going to hit done. I'm going to hit download. Once I hit download, it's going to tell me, it's going to go to my, wherever I want these pictures to go. You're going to have it as a thumbnail. You plop it up on YouTube and you go from there. Now, because I created this page, I'm simply going to delete this page and it's going to be like it never existed. And that, my friends, is how you use Canva. That's how you do it. Yep, 1280. Okay, so it's 1280 by 760. Thank you for that correction. Okay, does anyone edit in the chat, edit in Canva? Just curious. You know what, Slasher? I haven't edited in Canva, but I have done like very short videos, but I didn't have to, they weren't detailed. Yeah, I just needed it to start and stop. But that's a good question. Now you can, Slasher, if you want to, use the YouTube editor. It's quite cumbersome, but it is possible and it's free if you want to do it. You can also use the website, remove background. Okay, so check this out, Derek. Very true. But I got some, unless they've changed it, let me know. If you want it to be higher resolution, I think they give you credits, right? And then if you want to, if you want to download it with a higher res, you need to pay. If I'm not, that's what I remember. It could have changed though. Always love the behind the scenes as I'm a visual learner. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I've always wanted to do this. I just, as you can see, I've got distracted trying to stop madness. DDR says Pro is only $12 or so, but it's completely worth it. That means I'm getting robbed because mine say $12.99. I have had a subscription since 2019. Sometimes I edit in Canva if I want to change the background of my video. That's crazy. I didn't see. Like I said, I haven't even skimmed the surface of Canva. Like, real talk. And check this out. Let's say you need some inspiration. You can also go. Let me make sure I know critical information. You know, this is live after all. I can't edit anything out. All right. So let me go home here. Let's go home. And okay. YouTube thumbnail. Pop. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, here's what you can do as well. Okay. And like I said, Canva, man, is untapped potential. It really is. And you can start. This is how I like to, when I make content. Okay. So when you, from the Canva main page, let me pull this back over here. From the Canva main page, so AKA home, in the search box, you can search templates. So you can just type in YouTube templates. There's no doubt that you've seen a lot of these before. What I usually do, and you'll know if you can get it because it'll say pro. You can also star what you want to use. They got animations. They got, and this stuff is part of your subscription to Canva. So let's say you like this thumbnail here. You can start with this thumbnail and you can change different things about it. Now, some stuff can be changed to a very small detail. Some stuff can't be changed, but you can start. I always, if I find a thumbnail that I like, it always starts one place and then finishes a completely separate place where I always start somewhere. So they got a lot of templates that you can use and you can click on it. You can use it as is. Of course, you don't want to do that. You can change up certain things about it, but I absolutely love Canva. Canva is an absolute dream. Okay, let me see. How long have we been on? Okay, we got 15 more minutes. I pay $30 for Canva. Okay, Carlos, what are we doing? Why are you paying $30, bro? I need to know that because maybe I'm missing out on some things. It was easier to just use Canva lower thirds and animations right in and then hit transfer to those into another edit. Well, see, you more intense than me because I like use it for thumbnails. I am using it to design my shirts though. I am using it. Canva is extremely detailed, and it's a good alternative to like Photoshop because Photoshop is Adobe. Adobe is very pricey. I have it. I have the Adobe suite, so I pay like $63 a month, and I don't even edit my videos anymore. But I'm scared to cancel it because right when I cancel it, I'm actually going to start editing videos in about 2 months. So I'm going to keep it. But it's a lot simpler than Premiere Pro and stuff like that. And Adobe Photoshop, it's definitely worth it. Okay, $12.99. I was about to say. So you guys it's something else I want to show you too. But in the meantime, you guys got any questions or anything like that you might want some answers to, or what you might be trying to accomplish? It's like, okay, what do people want from? And that's probably what I should have been more specific with. Like, what do you want from your YouTube channel? Because a lot of people that filled out these channel reviews, it became redundant because it's like a lot of y'all are excited. Y'all were excited. You had a person that stared into the camera and misled you. They misled you. If you think about it, there are no analytical facts between anything with what they say. There's no analytical data. The way that you become successful on YouTube, you must know about your analytical data. Analytical data matters. Okay? You must know. You can't just throw stuff out. It doesn't work like that. Just blah. A lot of blah. So a lot of people that filled out the channel reviews, it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? And you don't have to do it full time. You don't even have to make money, but you got to take it serious. Do you know how much competition you're up against? You don't know. Your video is fighting for somebody's attention. You have to make sure that happens with integrity. It can be done, but your video is fighting. So if you fill out a channel review and you don't have no content, it's like, what are we talking about? We talking about practice. What are we talking about here? So you gotta have. So before anyone asks for a channel review, starts a channel, I want you to write some stuff down. What do you absolutely love talking about? What would you talk about for free? What would you talk about? And if you got paid from talking about it, it would be a bonus. It would be a bonus. Let me give you something that I saw coming. And we'll touch on this last point before we get off. ESPN has been around for a long time. And it's some rumors around. ESPN is a cable network, been around for at least 40 plus years. And they talk sports. And they're a cable show. So they've been around for a long time. Probably as long as me, just as long. And they wind up putting a former NFL player is almost the flagship content of their entire network. And he started on YouTube in 2019. His name is Pat McAfee. You can look him up. Just search. Don't watch the video, though, because then you'll start getting sports stuff in your feed, unless you like that. Pat McAfee, search him up. He's a former punter for the Indianapolis Colts. Now, for those who don't know football, he kicks the ball to the other team. He started very small location, had a trailer, all that stuff about 5-6 years ago, and now he is one of the number one kind of content creators. Check this out. He dual streams on YouTube and ESPN his show Monday through Friday. At a point, ESPN paid him $85 million. $85 million to do that. At a certain point, his show is 4 hours a day. I think he spends the first 2 hours dual streaming. The second half of the show is exclusively on his YouTube channel where he started from. You can curse. He can go crazy. I'm not saying, I rock with that, but he can go crazy when it comes to YouTube, ESPN, everything got to be, FCC, right? But I saw that coming a while ago. So there's a show on ESPN called Around the Horn. That show was put out of business Friday after 20 years on the air, 22 years on the air, it's put out of business. You know why? People like us. People like us. We are putting them guys out of business. Authentic content, regular people are putting those guys out of business. So I need everybody. You don't have to want to make money. Listen, monetization for your let me get big for this. I got to get big like somebody else. Should I put my face in the camera, y'all? Should I put my face? Monetization is a choice. Let that sink in. It's a choice. Monetization is a choice. You do not have to turn it on. You don't have to apply for Google AdSense. You don't have to join the partner program. You don't have to monetize a single video. Monetization is a choice. But if you are going to do YouTube, the one thing that I ask is be passionate about what you're talking about. Be willing to talk about it for free. And take it serious, even if you don't want to make money, because that's the only way you're going to succeed. That's it. You are up against too much competition. You got to take it serious. And eventually, if you do hit some, form of success, you're going to want to have a plan. So everybody that has filled out a channel review form, maybe before I got to you, you could go back through your channel and say, you know what? How much do I really want to do this? How passionate am I about what I'm talking about? Because you're going to need that passion when nobody's watching. You're going to need that passion. Like I said, to start this live stream off, if I go live, I have to be willing to talk to myself for 1 hour if nobody comes in the stream. But I appreciate you guys for being here. ESPN, 45 years. Sharon, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by that. Lacey B, shout out to you. Got to get you on the show, okay? We're going to set that up, I promise. Shout out to the wall in the crib. I was like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy that you was able to do that, put the wall up. Hey, that is crazy. That's outstanding. That's outstanding. You know what I was thinking about, though? I was watching your video because okay, it goes all the way up to the ceiling, right? So I was saying, men, we have no filter at all, okay? At all. I don't even know if I should say this. I don't even know if I should say this. None at all. None at all. Derek, do you use 2 monitors when streaming? Tommy Boy, I use 3, my man. I have 3 monitors. You actually can see it. So let me tell you. Right, my finger is sitting on a monitor. Haha, I did that on purpose. I have 3 low-profile monitors. Okay? Okay, Lacey, I'll say it. You know what? You be forcing me to say stuff. I was just thinking, when I saw the room, and I was just like, I be farting. I'm just saying. Like, I just be farting. And they always loud. And I was just like, dang, that's, just the open space is what I was saying. That's all I was just thinking about that. My wife be sending me emojis because I just be letting it flow. I'm just, and they always a certain type of way, but I'm sharing too much right now. I'm sharing way too much. I just thought about the farts. Like, I was like, man, how does that work? That's all. But shout out to you getting your thing done. I hope you found your shoe. And also, that whole reimbursement thing, that's for the birds, man. Yeah, your shorts be popping up. They be popping up. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But I know we got 70% women on this channel, but we, if you got husbands, dudes, we just, y'all can't do it. Y'all cannot do it. But we just, we just be letting it rip, man. Letting it rip. Oh, we got 2 new subscribers, man. Appreciate that. We have officially hit 1,500 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. But let's conclude with this, okay? And Lacey, I saw your memberships. I like that. Do me a favor, okay? Design some emojis. I don't know if you have that plan. We were just talking about Canva. I'm sure you use Canva. Design some emojis. Design some membership badges. People want to invest. And this is what I was trying to tell y'all many, many months ago. And if people just listen and were actually decent human beings, then they would, it's a lot better way you can do this, y'all. It is an organic, authentic, without stealing, without scamming. You can do all of this stuff. You have to build up your audience and they will take care of you. Whether it's watching, I'm not saying make you lazy. I'm saying take care of you. They will watch your videos, which is the #1 way they can support you. They will become members. They will super chat. They will super thanks. Okay? People are looking. They enjoy this. They enjoy being able to do that, right? But you got to do it the right way. You got to do it the right way. But yeah, so make sure and don't take anything. You know this stuff already, but don't take anything away. Make sure whatever they get is something that you either created new, but don't take away anything you were doing. That's something I learned a few years ago. Always offer something new. Don't take anything away. So we'll conclude with this because I wanted to show you guys something that I forgot. I forgot I was big, man. That's right. I had to get big for my my segment. Okay, let me go to. Okay, so BB, let me see. So here's what I would do. We're going back to formerly known as BB, drive, drop, repeat, aka DDR, or yeah, DDR. You should probably, any of your content that doesn't align with the new direction of your channel, you should private it. You should unlist it, private it. You don't want to throw off your new audience with old content, okay? So do that, and that should help boost the algorithm. Okay, so let's go here, and then this will be our final segment of the show. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, that explains when I try to stream that I'm not able to pull up other screens. Tommy boy, yes sir, yes sir. You can go and you can get at least 2 monitors. I think you can run 2 monitors, but I have what do I got, bro? So I have it's not a splitter because I need it to be different displays. So I need it to be different images. So I bought it's something from Best Buy called J. The company is J Creates, and it takes your computer and is able to turn monitors into different screens where they're not mirror images of the first screen. I have a 2 monitor splitter. So I have one HDMI dedicated to one screen, that's screen number 1, and then I have 2 other screens that I use the J Create for, and it makes it where I have 3 monitors. So like right now, my streaming software it's always directly in front of me. I'm always looking to my left monitor. That's where, like this here, this is sitting on my left monitor, and then I have a completely free right monitor. So when I record a certain individual and their videos, I'm going to tell you how that's done. So monitor to the left, right, that's where I'm playing the video. Monitor to the right is where the still image is. So that way, I can avoid that whole situation. Okay. Let me go back here. Let me pull this up. You know what? This is good. This is a good time. This is therapeutic for me. This is I need it today. I need it today, man. And I still got a video that I want to make. What's up, Latoya? How you doing? It's good to see you again. Hey, Rochelle, how you doing? Let me see. Thanks so much. I've been trying to stream and show background without any success. Okay, Tommy boy, do you mean like green screen effect? Or do you mean, because in order for you to do this here is a green screen effect. Look, like 2 studios in one. Good thing I was wearing pants. So when I'm done with this on my other channel, I put this thing down and check this out. Aha! This thing is 4 feet, by the way. It's 4 feet from the tail. You can't tell because I'm the way the camera is, the depth of field, but aha! So we do that. And now we warp back into the studio. And then what I have is my camera. My camera is overlaid onto the screen display. Okay, so let's do this, and then we'll wrap up the show. Hey, Liz, when you come in here, that's how I'm going to start greeting you. Like, how you doing? That's how that's going to be. My best Joey friends. Did I say that out loud? I got to stop, bro. I got to stop, man. My wife is right above me. It's right above me, man. I'm going to get slapped in the face as soon as we done. No, she's not like that. Okay, where we at? I wanted to show you something. So we'll wrap up with this. I don't know if you need a certain amount of subscribers, okay, to do this. You can check. We're sitting at, man, let's go, man. We doing a thing. That Dante London video, killing it, bro. Killing it. And guess what? I didn't have to use anybody's name either. Since I need people. Okay. So let's go to, where is it at? Is it earn? Yes. All right. So from your creator dashboard, let me make sure no sensitive. information. Okay. Woo-wee. Hold on. Let me click on that. Make sure to. All right. Cool. All right. So from your creator studio, you may need a certain amount of subscribers. I'm not sure if you do. You're going to go, creator studio is this thing here. Now, I don't know if you can do this from the mobile app, but that's another thing too. If you create content, you want to make sure you have the Creator Studio mobile app. It looks like a cogwheel, so it's separate from the YouTube app. You've got the YouTube app, which looks like the play button. You have the Creator Studio app that looks like a cogwheel. You can go to Google Play, App Store, and you can download it. It is free. You connect your information, and now you can see all your stats, all your analytical data from that app, and they are connected. The cool thing is, if you have both apps installed and you want to click on something and watch a video, it'll take you to YouTube from the Creator Studio app. There's a lot of ways you can make money with integrity. A lot of ways, okay? Tons of ways. And YouTube has made it easier over the past couple of years. Long time ago, it was tough to get monetized. It was tough to make money through ads. You had to get sponsorships. You had to be in a network. It was crazy. YouTube has made it a lot easier. Now, the restrictions are a lot tougher to be monetized. So because of that, believe me, 1,000 subscribers is a good thing. That's a good thing that we have, and we overtime. So we need to wrap this up. But in your Creator Studio, assuming that you've met whatever qualifications you need to have this, you're going to see a tab, okay? And that tab is going to give you, it's going to say shopping. It's going to give you access to affiliate links. It's going to give you access to one of my favorite things that I'm actually doing on my other channel is a store. Now, I don't have the get started. I don't think I have the store, but under shopping, I'll have the store. I will, hold on. Let me switch, because I have the store on my other channel. Since I get chastised for saying I got another channel, bro. I don't understand. I'm like good people. I'm really good people, man. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so if you meet a certain criteria, you are going to have a tab. Okay, here we go. So I didn't reach the criteria on this channel here, but I have it on my other channel, and make sure to know. Okay. All right. Now, you guys are getting behind the scenes information. This is not launched yet. It will launch July 1st. I want to take my time doing this. I want to vet the product, make sure the product is quality. I want to come up with some designs. I've already began building the storefront though. But in your Creator Studio, you're going to go to the Earn tab, which it looks like a dollar sign. Now, I believe you're going to have to be monetized to even see this. So if you don't have monetization, I don't think that you can do this, because it connects with AdSense. All of this stuff runs through AdSense. So like Brand Connect, affiliate links. If I sell something with an affiliate link, I get paid. It gets added to my AdSense. So you don't have all this money coming in from all these different places. So if you meet the criteria, I don't know if it's 10K, I don't know if it's 20K, but I think it might be 5 or 10. You will have what is a storefront. You can create a store. Now you can see here, I've created the store, Lion Syndicate. It's there. I don't want to click view store, because if I view store, I'm going to let y'all going to go straight to the products and be able to see it. I don't want to do that just yet. But it is a store that I am planning to launch on July 1st. And if you have merchandise, things that you wanted to sell, you can use the store. It's like 4 different storefronts that you can use. And the one that I'm using is super cool. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. But if you have access to this, and you can sell shirts, you can sell products that they have. I believe you might even be able to sell things that are not on their site. I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But again, all different ways that you can make money legally with integrity that's built right into your YouTube channel. What you need to focus on is building a brand, building a network with integrity. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about this fast money, man, because that's going to get you in trouble in the long run, because like I told you. Okay, let's go back. I want to show y'all. Okay, so I left this, and I want to show you exactly what I mean. Let's go back to my channel, and then we will end the show. The game is tied. Okay, what's the score? Who? The Knicks? Derek, can I do a raffle when I hit 1K subs? Tree, you can, you mean like a giveaway? Is that what you mean? Or because do people have to like pay to join or what? Do you have to give a portion of your sales to the YouTube storefront? Yes. Yes, you do. It depends on, because what they do is they create the shirt. They tell you like how much it would be, how much it would cost to produce the item. You can set the profit margin. But yes, because otherwise you would need the capital and all that other stuff. Because I was wrestling back and forth with this, and I decided to keep costs low. I'm going to use one of their storefronts, but absolutely. Same Tree, I did a giveaway when I reached 10,000, and they love that I just need to say that it has nothing to do with YouTube. Lacey, I love it. I love it. Man, I love it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you said that because you know what you're talking about. And there's a lot of stuff going around, and people they are giving bad information, and it's annoying me. It's not just bad information. It's information that can get you in trouble, okay? I was just about to say that. So, what's up, little mommy? So, Tree, what are we talking? I'm sorry, T. What are we talking about? Yes, a giveaway, no paying to enter. Okay, fantastic. Yes, you can do that. You can use a spin wheel. You can use a lot of things. You must put in the comment not in the comments, in the description of the video, a disclaimer. It has nothing to do with YouTube. You can go and it's on the YouTube terms of service. It tells you what you must list. You can go and you can get a generic one and you can fill it in. You can do all that stuff. It must be in your description that it has nothing to do with YouTube, because they do not want any liability for your giveaway. Now, we'll end the show with this. There's a lot of people, and it blows my mind. Let me go here, because I want to look at it. Okay, it blows my mind. People ask me when we talk about the person that should not be named and others. Well, if it's not okay, then why has YouTube not done anything about it? Because they have millions of creators on their platform. They cannot police every single one unless there's a lot of built-in mechanisms like copyright. Okay? For instance, if you were to use my video in any way, YouTube will tell me if I ask it. If I wanted to take action, I could do that. Whether or not that's morally right, I've done it before. A little parody channel. He got jokes. He was out of business. Just like that. You ain't making a dime off of me, and you ain't adding no commentary. It was my videos put on on this person's channel. Took it right down. Okay? We got to know this stuff. We have to know this stuff, right? So you gotta know what you're getting into. And that's why it's like so much bad information. Let me see. That's a good idea to do a giveaway when I hit 10K. I'm doing one right now. It's really sad. And that's why I told y'all, like, the discouragement is real, because I understand that I'm fighting an uphill battle with this particular person. I understand that. But it's a lot of people that are buying in to what is nonsense. And it's so bad that it's so misleading. And I think it's bad for the platform, because what it's going to do is it's going to take creators who legitimately thought they had a chance. They wanted to do YouTube, and then they listened to really, really bad advice, and now they don't want to do it anymore because it didn't work. What do we say? Did anybody go viral from the starter pack? Not that I know of. I don't know. It's a lot of criticism of it, though. But ain't nobody went viral as far as I know. Now, I could be wrong, but that's as far as I know. So you're taking the confidence of creators. It's funny because you're giving it to them, but then when they fall on their face because they got bad information, now you're taking it away. And it's tough to be on YouTube. It's tough to put your opinion out there. It's tough for the whole world to see what you're doing and to criticize it, critique it. That's what we sign up for, but it's tough. So why not give them all the ammunition they need in order to be successful. Tell them the truth. You are not going to succeed right away. It is going to be very tough. Nobody said YouTube was on easy mode except the people that was trying to profit from YouTube being on easy mode. And that includes small and large creators alike. YouTube is not and will never be on easy mode at all. And it took away a lot. I'm sure a lot of creators have probably given up because it wasn't on easy mode. But, you know, you got to be able to listen as well. Okay, Liz, good night. Good night. We're about to get off as well. But yes, if you do a video, if a giveaway video, you must put in the description of that video that is no affiliation with YouTube. YouTube is not responsible for any of the outcome of this giveaway. You can look up some information and put it in your description. You know, cater it to you, but that must be, you got to put that out there. Okay. I think that's it. I'm gonna give y'all a little treat before we get off. You know, since I got so many channels and I'm always trying to talk about my channels, because obviously I want you to go subscribe to that channel because, you know, you might not like football, but I just care about subscribers. So I want you to go over there. Okay. I want you that's sarcasm, by the way, just so you know. Okay. Where is my video at? Oh, that's because it's unlisted. I unlisted it. Okay, let me find it. Okay, so what I was going to bring in is I just hit, let me show y'all. Well, I mentioned it on I made a video about it. All right, so my other channel. So I'm only here because of the people that watch me. That's the only reason any of us are successful on YouTube. You have to have people watch you and invest and feel connected. So I want to give back. So I'm the #1, and Derek knows this. Not Derek. Frank. My bad, bro. Frank knows this. So I'm the #1 independent Detroit Lions content creator on YouTube. On YouTube, on the second largest search engine in the world, I'm #1, independent, with the biggest numbers. I have the most subscribers of anybody else. Independent, right? That's meaning I have no hovering network. I am my own everything. It's just me. That's it. So when I hit certain milestones, I like to give back. So Lacey, are you still in here? If Lacey is still in here or anybody watching right now, okay, I want to show you my membership. Okay, that's the membership tab. So wait a minute. Join. Okay, nope, it's in the description of my videos. So when I hit a certain milestone, I like to give back. So I'm doing, okay, Lacey, so I'm doing, so my memberships, I have like milestone badges. Don't do anything you can't handle. Take it from me. Don't do anything you can't handle. So don't add anything you can't, because the one thing you cannot change the price. Once you set a price, you cannot change it. They will tell you that as you're setting it up. So you can change the tier, or you can change the perks, but you cannot change you have to delete the entire tier, which will delete all of the members of that tier. Okay? You can add perks or remove perks later, but you cannot change the price. So take your time, figure out what you want to do, how many you want to have. All right? Want to make sure you do that. Thank you, guys. So I hit 30,000 on here. Every time I hit a milestone, I give back. So what we're doing now is I'm giving away one of the signs that I showed you behind me. It's a lot smaller. It's about 16 inches. That's going to be first prize. The second prize, I'm giving away a bobblehead. And the third prize is a helmet. And every so often we hit a milestone, I give back. I mail it to them for free. I do a giveaway where it's a comment picker. You have to comment on the video. It's a random comment picker of all the comments, and I mail it out to them. All right. The only thing I'm gonna start asking is that they send me a photo with the item so I can show it to people. But when you do memberships, you want to make sure that you're always able to do what you say you can do. So you don't want to make anything overwhelming. So what I would recommend, and YouTube will give you some default like perks. The first, if you're gonna have more than one level, the first level should be general stuff where you don't even have to add anything to it. Just make sure that you make it personal. It's not generic like the stupid stars that come default. If you see somebody and they have memberships and in their channel they have the stars next to that means they put no effort into designing anything for that channel. So these people are paying extra and they put zero effort into doing it. That tells you everything you need to know. All right. So that's it, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I don't know if the Knicks, is that the game we were talking about? The Knicks game? The Knicks beat my Pistons. I'm upset about that. So I hope that they get put out. Sam, so check this out, bro. You are the next channel review, but I think you good. I think you good, man. So have a great night. If you're doing anything tomorrow, be safe. All right? You're lighting firecrackers. You're grilling. Be safe. Don't be dumb. Okay? Come back alive with all your toes, all your fingers. Don't drink and drive. All of that stuff, man. Enjoy whatever you got planned. I myself will be working because I always work. To be the best, you got to keep working. So I'm about to make a video for this channel, and then I'm going to start designing more of my shirt designs for that store I was telling you about. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. You helped me today. Talking about a particular individual is draining. It's draining. I did not want this channel to become that. And the fact that you guys are here, somebody been trying to tell me this, but the fact that you are here, the fact that I'm giving information that I know is helping you, the fact that I know that no matter what happens with this other situation, that it's bad information. So I know that I have some value, right? And that means a lot. So enjoy your night, and I will see you guys next week. We'll figure out what to do during the season, because the season we won't be able to be on Sunday. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's go out the way we came in.